I didn't know worried about a girl named Leslie all day was the talent and not worried about your own. You know what? I'm just gonna stay quiet. And honestly, the videos, the clips I just saw tonight, I am truly disturbed. What was that type of behavior? Like what? I told you guys, I'm not the one that came up with that weird idea and stuff like that. Honestly, disturbing. It ruins my image as an island boy. It really does. Guys, I partake in none of that type of behavior. None of it. You guys never see me act like that, ever. I can't believe I woke up to seeing clips like that. Like, it's a little iffy. I don't understand. Please, y'all. My supporters don't ever take me for that type of person. I'm different. I'm not like that. I'm my own island boy. I don't please don't count me into that type of behavior. You guys never see me act like that. Swipe up and tell me you guys see me ever act like that. Or like what? It's getting hilarious because people know exactly who the problem is, like for real. You know, the people with the problem is the people that hide it. And not only that, the fans try to cover up for it, the little minions and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I'm tired, y'all, but it's hilarious to me. When are you guys just gonna give up and just say it how it is? The true colors have been shown. Who's the problem? Who? Who? Oh, I'm sorry, little minions. This is who you guys support. I'ma keep it on my island, boy. I'm my own island boy. I'm good, peaceful, my own little circle, my little girlfriend. Cause it's getting weird. It's spooky. Oh no. Who is the problem? Oh, you won't admit it, huh? Turtle said you never acted like that at all. Guys, I just woke up. What's up? Yeah, no, I never acted like that. I don't act sus. I don't play those type of games. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like you're in a room full of grown men. Like, what type of time are you on? You feel me? It's just kind of weird. Get you a female, dog. I don't get it. Vanessa said, I feel you as a twin in the public eye. Hold on, sorry. You're going to get judged on what he does. Yup. Punishment as well. But I can see you're not the same people. Nope. So, can thousands of other people. And that sucks because the other eye would think I'm him. You know, they mistake me for him. Keep your head high. You got a good life ahead of you. Thank you so much. I was just talking to my girl about that. With your beautiful girlfriend. Yep. And I pray you get all the opportunities you deserve. I love you so much, Vanessa. Mrs., how you doing, love? You're always spreading positivity. So, are you monetized? Is that why I'm seeing ads? Congratulations, guys. You worked so hard. You deserve the world member. I told y'all that. Blessings. I worked my butt off on Snapchat. Where these people, I worked not twice, not 4 times, 10 times harder than them to get verified. And yeah, it's gonna it ads probably showing up now, so that's a good thing. It's gonna take it's a little process. It's gonna the badge gonna show up, you know, sooner than later. So we're gonna see it sooner than later. So yeah, I guess not TikTok, Snapchat views, everything. It takes time to update and everything like that. So hopefully when it updates, we see it, the badge. So we know what time it is. Josh said, everyone knows you're the leader of the Island Boys, and none of these people would be famous without you. Yeah. Your brother is giving the Island Boys a bad name.
Everyone on TikTok wouldn't be known without you.
He said that. He should have been marshman acted after how he was acting last night. How he was acting every single time. He gets babied by my mother and everything like that. And he also told me that he can't be marshman acting and stuff like that. But when I was going through my little thing, I was just having seizures. Like I said again, was I acting like that? Because when my girl first met me, when we knew that we wasn't gonna date at that time. But when you first met me 2 years ago, because we met 2 years ago, right, babe?
Yeah.
2.5 years ago, right? Was I acting like odd or anything like that?
No, you were
just going through something.
You were just angry because you were being treated like
trash.
trash.
Yeah, I was getting treated like trash. I was paying $15,000 a month.
It wasn't a Marksman Act situation. It was more of just like
I needed to separate.
You needed somebody, like not as in a girl or anything like that. You needed somebody
Real
that loved you.
Yeah, I was in love.
Somebody that checked on you.
I was never checked on.
Even though you're very strong and you didn't really need that, it would have been nice and it might have helped you out a little bit mentally.
As a man, I don't ask and I don't chase people.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, it would have been nice if someone would have been like, yo, how's your day today? Yo, do you want to go out for lunch or something?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. And as your girlfriend
to
now,
uplift me, you know?
I am so glad that I met you at 2 years ago, how you were just saying. So I got a glimpse of it, and then I'm glad that we parted ways because
we parted ways for a little bit.
When I came back to you a year later, I was like, okay, he went through all that. Obviously, I saw what happened when I left on the internet, and I saw that he was by himself, doing better, you know, and it was
my own house,
it was
by myself.
Okay, like, you know, like he wasn't on
like a man.
Like he wasn't, like, believe it or not, guys, he wasn't even out like doing like crazy stuff with girls every single day. He really was by himself.
They know that.
Yeah. Like, of course, he was having his fun and stuff, but he was really, really by himself, focusing on himself in the house. You guys saw him. If you follow him on TikTok, you saw him.
I was live. I used to go live every single day. Yeah. Yes, I did start going live, but I was posting still actively, right? And you guys would see I would never have people around me like that. Yeah, I would do collaborations.
Yeah.
I had friends and stuff like that, but I'm the type of person where I would go out and I would need a social. My home is. I'm a Cancer. Cancers are take their home very serious. Like, I need my peace, and I need social reset.
Yeah.
We need to be socially resetted because I'm very like outgoing, and then what's it called? My hold on, baby. My battery level, and I know you've seen it. My battery level can go way down. My social level. Yeah. So I gotta like hibernate for like 24 hours. Yeah. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Never mind. I was gonna say something. I'll say it after.
No, say it right now.
No.
Say it.
No.
Wait, what are you gonna say after? Oh, not on camera?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nicole, how you doing, girl? Another day. And keep your circle small, Red. Fly thinks getting any kind of attention at all is good, and it's not. Look, I believe in getting any type of publicity. It's so hard for me to say that right now. It's good, but the way he does it, it just doesn't. It don't click to me. And you guys know I'm good at marketing and stuff like that, whether it's bad or good. And I've done some like AWOL stuff. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, it just doesn't click to me. It gives like an ick, like it's very iffy. You know, just like all money ain't good attention, and it isn't good. I remember one time, right before I got Marksman acted, I remember Vicky just came down to Florida, and she was linking up with my realtor that she ended up dating for like a year, and it was a fake relationship, and a weird relationship. And what's it called? She came in a Sprinter van with a guy that wanted to start driving me around in a Sprinter van. They pulled up, I opened the gate, and they pulled up to my big old mansion, right? That mansion was huge. And I look at her, and I look at Vicky, I'm like, that Blue Page money ain't that good, huh? And she's like, what are you talking about? Because, you know, she's always talking about God and God this, God this. I'm like, oh, so you're so godly, right? I'm like, how do you feel when you sleep at night? Because this one already was banned and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want to say the certain words, but that's that evil play money, huh? How do you feel when you sleep at night? When you sleep at night, it's not so good, because I know exactly how it feels. Not all money is good money. Yeah, correct. Hey, girl. Fly is DL, let's be real. Questionable, not gonna lie. However, that doesn't mean, but it means you would do something after a certain point when Fly is. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, and so is his baby mother. His baby mother, why you think she might not look like a cheater or like be around a lot of guys and stuff like that? It's because, and she doesn't like that certain community. And look, I respect people. Babe, the town I lived in was full of that community, right?
Yeah.
And and they respected me, and I respected them. My neighbors and everything. In Fort Lauderdale, Wilton Manor, search it up. It is the top, and I love that town. Yeah. Beautiful town. Top 3 most you know, where they same gender and stuff like that. Always respected. My neighbors will drop off cookies.
To the bar.
Yeah. I took you to and it's fun, right? It's funny. You know what I'm saying? You could be,
and they love you.
They love me. Nice. You could be. Yeah, they do. They love me. You could be a couple, straight, and go to stuff like that. I know a lot of people that do that. Yeah. What? They have shows. Yeah, we get to enjoy. But if you know, you know. But what's it called? I respect people that just keep it straightforward. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Fly's baby mother. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to you in a second. All right, sorry. I'm back. But Fly's BM, you guys saw what she has done. She doesn't like that community. She says so many slurs. I wish I could say the word, but we're on snap. Remember, so many slurs towards that community and stuff like that. Remember, I have receipts of her talking bad about that certain type of community. I respect that community because at least they keep it real about themselves, and they don't be. It's the people that be secretive about it that is the terrifying facts. You know what I'm saying? And what I gotta just say is, like, it's not just Fly that be kind of suspect. So is his baby mother. The nanny. I know how they roll. Danny said, "You right, Red. I knew it. It would be Fly's idea." Yep. Guys, I told you guys from the beginning. Look, listen. I respected the fact that the only reason why I did it is because I was real down bad. I didn't want to admit that I only had $40,000 to my name. I was paying $30,000 a month in a big Airbnb because Fly always has to live above every means. Always has to have like this type of lifestyle, which I don't mind. I love nice backyards, nice houses. I honestly did not like the neighborhood. He loved it. Me and Fly had two different styles. I like this one neighborhood that was in an HOA community. He's like, I don't like it. Yeah, because you don't like living a good, positive, like, I don't know. I just like living a different lifestyle. And you just like, it's just, we have two different styles, which is understandable. But yeah, that was his idea. When I tell you I had 2 days to sleep on it, I had 2 days to sleep on it. And when the money showed, the money showed. And I had to respect it. You know what I'm saying? The money was good and I needed the money. And it was just good at the time. And the money was very big and very good. And we blew up off of that again, and it was very good recognition. People talk about it, this and that, but I was projected to make $1 million a month if I wouldn't have got a band, but I was making $800,000 a month, and you know what? It was looking very good. But the thing is, I wasn't valuing the money. You know, I wasn't valuing the money. So where did it go? To a bunch of trash, and I wasn't happy about it. But it is what it is. But it damn sure made a lot of money. I could have done a lot of right things with it. Trust me. But a lot of things is also not my fault. And you know, Fly was always a competition. And also, he blames me for picking out a house and signing a lease for a house. Better than being at Airbnbs and getting Airbnbs that are the same price, and the Airbnbs is not even our house where I have to wake up and check out at 11 and wait till 3 o'clock to check in to go to sleep. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. I don't want to be woken up by a property manager and pack up and tight duffel bags full of clothes. You guys know I have a lot of clothes, duffel bags and stuff like that, and not know where my toothbrushes and my water floss. No. So yeah, blames me for getting an expensive house and stuff like that. That was the same price as Airbnbs. Better than to have my closet all organized, my bathroom. Babe, isn't that smart?
Yeah.
You know? I was like, bro, I'm tired of this. So yeah, the second house we saw, I picked. And me and Fly got in an argument because there was this one house that this lady lowered it. She had a crush on me. It was an older lady that just got a divorce with a very wealthy man. And she had to sell the house because she needed the money, right? Mm-hmm. She had to rent out the house, right? And she just got left like a couple $100,000. And he basically won. And Fly was noticing that the lady and I were hitting it off. And I was just playing it smart. And the lady dropped the rent from $20,000 to $13,000 a month. And Fly's like, this house is ugly. You should have seen the backyard. It was beautiful, right? He's like, the only thing nice about it is the backyard. I said, this house is not ugly. I'm like, what do you want to do? Pay? And then he goes like, you need to get off doing stuff and this and that. And I'm like, bro, you're very judgmental. You don't know how to my money management skills might have been overspending, but overspending on his side is crazy. Like, bro, that the houses he picked were not as good either. Like, sorry, I wanted to save money, and I hit her, and the lady was giving me more attention, and I hit it off. Even Danny was like, "Whoa, this guy's snapping." He was laughing, like, and he got mad. We got in an argument. We parted ways that day. Big argument. Nicole said, "No, you haven't ever acted like that. I hate to say it, but I don't think we've seen the worst of your brother yet." I agree, Nicole. You're very smart. You just gotta see that one for the books, right? I hope nothing bad happens to him. That's truthfully, as a brother, I still love him as a brother, and I hope it doesn't get worse than that. But I could low key see it too. Katie said, "What were the clips?" I don't know. I was super disappointed. It's not that I don't know. It's on TikTok. I mean, I can post it and stuff like that. It's him. Even Jack was weirded out. Jack asked me a million times to go hang out with him. That's why Jack didn't want to pay him for an appearance for live. But I never have a problem with Jack sending me a payment. Babe, have I ever had a problem with Jack? Wait, have I ever had a problem with Jack sending me a payment though? No. What is it called? Yeah, that was one thing. But that's not the weird thing. Yeah, fight about your money. Yeah, that's cool. Get your money, bro. But what's it called? But like to like say, oh, what's it called? Let's do this. Acting sus. Like trying to get in his face. Mind you, Jack has told me, and I hope he watches this. I hope you guys send him this. Jack has told me himself, and my girl can agree to this. Jack has told me himself that Fly's touchy. Did Jack not tell me that?
Yeah, he asked you 4 times to come, but we were busy.
No, but I know Jack asked me 4 times to come, but did he not say Fly's too touchy? Yeah, and I told Fly on the phone, I'm like, you seem to care about other guys than me, than your own twin brother. And I'm not talking about in a weird way, of course. I'm talking about like even like caring about them like too much, like fixated about it and stuff like that. And then you pull off some stuff like that. Like people don't get me mixed up for you. I don't know how. We look different. Especially when I got a nose shot. We look different. But like that's just embarrassing on my end. Like I got secondhand embarrassment. Like, you know, it's just iffy looking. Like you're getting the dude's face like that. Dude, come on, bro. Like you got a daughter that's gonna grow up and look at all this and stuff like that. Come on, man. Be a man, bro. Like, come on. I hope you guys send him this and tell him, yo, why are you embarrassing yourself like that? Like, can you not handle, like, yeah, I'm not perfect. I take things too. But can you not handle what you take that you have to act like that? Like, even the caption I agreed with. I never agree with T-Pages. Talking about, is this like a circus or something like that? The cameraman's word for Jack. And, like, I don't understand. Like, bro, you have cameras on you. Even if the cameras weren't on, why do you have to get in another man's face? A young man's face, Jack Doherty. Why? I have me and Jack do lit content together. I never had no problems with Jack. I never have to get in his face. I mean, yeah, we got in fights and stuff like that, but I never got in another man's face and said, Jack's told me himself that your brother's very touchy. Y'all swipe and let me know. Tell me if y'all disagree with what I'm saying. It's a little touchy, a little too much. Yes, that's the clip I'm talking about, Amber. Yeah, I got secondhand embarrassment from it. It's just like, dude, when do you guys ever see me act like that? I never have to act like that for content. Never. You don't have to act like that. Why? Like, too push. Guys, look at Molly. Oh, look how sweet she is. If we don't... wait, hold up. If we don't bring you today, I'm going to miss you. No, don't lick me. Look how... You guys gotta see how sweet she looks at me. She was in between us all night cuddling. She is so sweet. The little spots.
Hi, Molly.
She is so sweet. I love her so much, guys.
Hi, Molly.
Hold on. You are the sweetest little thing. Look at her eyes. Look, you can tell she's a sweet soul. You're a sweet girl. You are a sweet, sweet little arm girl. Little legs, little legs, little leg. You sweet girl. You tired? Guys, she would lay with us all day if we're laying down in the bed. She is our vibe. You are so sweet. Look at her eyes, look at her eyes.
Do you love me? Hi.
Look.
Aww.
And she pokes her chest out. She wants to get her little belly rubbed. I love her bald chest. I always kiss it. Look. No bald chest. I wish I was around when she had spots that didn't. It faded.
She's 7, guys.
She's 7, but she looks like a little baby.
She acts like a baby too.
She acts like a baby. Look at her. Look at you. Look at you. Guys, I love her. I truly love her, you know. Goes to show what type of dad I'd be. I know a dog is not a baby, but we treat her like a baby.
She's our little baby.
She's our little baby for right now. Look at her. She's like a little human, guys. She lays under the covers. Look. You little sausage body. Love her those spots. She deserves a good life.
Babe, I need the code to the...
I got you. I didn't get an email, baby. I didn't get one. And remember, I didn't blame... I'm not blaming anything because I went 50-50. Hey, remember, he's always admitted. I've always went 50-50. You guys always know one thing Red is good for the money. I've always been good for it. Especially when it comes down to work. I just wanted to get work done. I just wanted to just make it. So I always went 50-50. I didn't complain. But a lot of the style, a lot of the things that we did, I'm like, just wasn't the smart way. It wasn't. Funny thing is, I got blamed for getting this house. To this day, he's like, oh, you got this big haunted house that was $30,000 a month. I'm like, yeah, that's way better. Hold on, guys. That's way better. That's way better than living Airbnb. At least we know we're comfortable. Like, he's okay with doing month to months in houses. Like, bro, get a lease, get a contract or something like that. And what's it called? And I forgot what I'm about to say. Oh, our first mansion that we got was the best one that he didn't like as much as me. I love that house. Heated pool, heated jacuzzi through the remote, LED fireplaces, fire window panes, updated house, HOA, 3 gates to get in our community. It was the nicest community, nicest neighborhood, nicest city in Broward County. It was in Parkland, so if you guys know Parkland, Broward, beautiful. You gotta have bread to be there. Like every football player, athlete, Javante Davis lives there and everything like that. Also, I'm still friends with the landlord and stuff like that. Cause I became cool with the landlord. See, I'm good at talking. You guys, I'm a real life type of person. I'm the homie. You feel me? I'm the homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And I just always try to make things, you know, the right way. You know, like you don't have to pay 30,000, you know, it could be 15,000, which to a lot of people that's still a lot of money, and you can still buy a house, but $15,000 a month, and what's it called? And the crib is still fire, and I still found it, and I'm the one that would find it. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of the houses that he would get, it made no sense. It made no sense. So to blame me on the last house mansion that we got. It was like, yo, it's kind of funny because we were paying the same amount for a house that was not even close to the size that we got. And yeah, I was quick to get that house because you want to know why? Because I was tired of paying the same amount in an Airbnb in a neighborhood that was not even all that. Well, he was riding his e-bike, loving it, enjoying it. The house wasn't all that. It wasn't that clean. Yeah, of course. I'm sure you guys know that a $30,000 month-to-month Airbnb with a property manager is a beautiful home. But we had a property manager. I got a house, property manager, in an actual lease that was $30,000. But it was a 12,000 square foot mansion, not a 4,000 square foot mansion. Even though we don't need all square footage, but at least for that price, it made more sense. And guess what? I got to get a dirt bike and make crazy dirt bike content videos, have fun, and have 4 acres, have a guest house. We could have had horses in our ranch and everything like that. And we had a lot of acres, and people loved my dirt bike videos. So who's the one that comes up with the great ideas? And the first mention that he didn't like so much, that had such bad vibes and everything, actually, I had the best vibes. And it's not my fault that I wasn't the stressed out one that had a kid and this and deal with a baby mother and stuff. I was happy. I just got single from a toxic relationship. I was having every girl hit me up, this and that. So I was living life like a king. And that's when Kayla hit me up first, and I'm like, and that's when my ex goes like, I started dating my ex, not the first one, the last one that I dated her for a week, and Kayla's like, DM me, she's like, can we link? I gave her the address, and I didn't think it was like that, you know what I'm saying? She comes, we're all in the hotel, and my ex, I didn't think my ex would say anything, because she's not on that like that. She's not like the tussle fighting type of girl, but she made it clear, because you know she wants a high value man like me, especially around that time. She goes like, by the way, this is my man. So Kayla went to fly, and then all of a sudden they were, you know. So it's just hilarious. So yeah, Kayla hit me up first, because y'all remember Linda, when they broke up, Linda linked up with my first ex to be petty and stuff like that, and my ex being petty and stuff like that. So Kayla went to try to be petty with me, and I was loyal to my ex. Yeah, I didn't want Kayla. Melissa said, I feel like a lot of your trauma now stems from Fly talking you into the whole kissing thing. A lot of people say that, and I don't really think of it like that, but sometimes I do. And yeah, I don't know if it's trauma, but what's it called? I will call it like, he's very easy. He knows how to talk a good game. He knows how to manipulate. And at that moment, he knew I was very down and under with the seizures, being hospitalized, going through, my things, going through things, taking things and stuff like that. My brain was in a dark, dark time. I mean, I was unbalanced. I would hit the walls. I hit my head so hard on the wall. I had a big scar. I didn't go to the hospital to get stitched up. Luckily, my skin is very smooth, and I'm very youthful and I have healthy skin, so it healed up very good. As you can see, you don't see no mark, but I can show you guys when I get in the light. I can show you guys that it's got a little knot. It's still, my face still looks good, obviously, right, guys? But yeah, the kissing thing, I feel like it was more aimed towards for his money greed and not for my money greed, because you gotta think about it, at the time I was banned off that site for a while, and then once it went viral on the platform where we used to, really it was a clickbaiting thing, a website to do that, because when you would subscribe, I would show just me and actually like my girlfriend or something like that, and people would be like, okay, where's you and your brother? And I'll be like, no, it's just me. We're alive with it. Our problem with that, because people love the way I look. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out either way, because you guys know I don't go that way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I feel like a lot of the things, like, I got $3 million, three point something $million out of it. So you can't hate on that. When someone says, oh, you kiss your brother, this, that. Oh my God, a 3-second kiss out of 10 videos. Because I swear it was like 10 videos. It was my fingers amount of times, right? Got me $3 point something $million. I mean, sure, a lot of people would do that too. So, you know what I'm saying? But the trauma thing is just like, it probably just comes from like people just misunderstanding. Okay, it wasn't like I liked it or anything like that. It's because I had to do it, and he talked me into like, dude, you need to do something about it, because he made it sound like me having seizures, like I was like I was being a loser, like I wasn't doing nothing. No, I was just embarrassed from getting up from bed because I was unbalanced, and every time I was like, he faked a seizure just I don't know this whole situation, but he faked one. Like, it goes to show, like, what people are judging me and stuff like that. He couldn't even deal with me when I was having them. He would have his baby mother literally go and put me to the side until the ambulance come. He would have them call 911 and stuff like that. I didn't want 911 call. He put me on the side and this and that. He couldn't look at me when I was having them. He couldn't deal with the fact of his brother having it, which I get it. That's low, I guess. But why couldn't you? What if I would have choked on my tongue? Why couldn't you just roll me on the side and stuff like that, and not call an ambulance so they could put stuff up my nose, and I'd be all angry and all this and stuff like that, and yeah, and I got talked into it because it's like, yo, you're gonna have to do something. You don't do nothing. No, because every time I got out of bed, sorry, I got cut off from the clip. Basically, what I was saying, on the same note, I would get out of bed, and as soon as I had 1,000-yard stare, because my eyes would be like this after seizures, or I'd be like this, like wobbling, like I'd be out of balance, of course, because my seizures were like 10 minutes long. I'd be out of balance hitting the walls. I'm talking about the houses I'm staying in, the hallways are large, like width-wise. I'd be like this, like I just came from a club, like, but that wasn't the case. I'd be waking up like that. And it'd be like that all day. And I couldn't go upstairs or downstairs. So that was another argument. He liked 2-story houses. And I'm like, at the time, my health, I couldn't do it. Going flight of stairs, I started getting dizzy. That was triggering my seizures and stuff like that. So that being said, yeah, I was being told, like, I don't do nothing. I lay down in bed all day. And no, that wasn't the case. Because every time I was at the 1,000-yard stare or something, it's like, Frankie, you need help. Frankie, I'm calling the ambulance. And he'll call the ambulance, and he would tell them everything. And he would show them everything and say, I took this. And they was like, no, you need to be hospitalized. Like, it was just a lot. She don't like that community for a reason. Duh, but her grandmother is in it. She didn't live too far from me when I lived in that town. She married her grandmother married a woman, and lives a beautiful life because of that woman. It gets taken care of. But guess what? She is a lonely person, so she will stay. Fly needs to do better and move on. You read you found yourself a baddie. Let's go. And you're happy. Fly found himself a baddie, and now he hit rock bottom. Yeah, I hit rock bottom multiple times. Sometimes people need it. And I would say she doesn't like that community for a reason. No, she hates on that community for a reason. And little do you know, low key, not low key, because I know you guys seen what she's done before. But little do you know that, what's it called, now low key? Trust me. There's a lot of stuff that happened behind closed walls. Man, come on. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Look at her dad. Never mind. And y'all remember my brother's baby mother's father's sister getting in front when the altercation happened at the gender reveal? Yeah, everything explains. Funny thing is, the grandmother that actually is real about herself and doesn't be low-key about it, she's actually the coolest one. She's like, I got nothing to do with that side of the family. And she wants to stay. But look at the father's her father's sister, and question the father. Seriously. Look at his wife right now. Yeah. Hey, I don't gotta say too much. I do love you guys so much. And look, listen, we're gonna I'm gonna keep you guys updated and keep y'all motivated. And I'm sorry, I tell the truth and I say how it is, and I know too much, and look, can't judge a book by its cover. Obviously, you can tell I know a little too much, dog. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, my mom, she a little too much up. Like, she said all these things about this, that. But one thing, my mom knows exactly what she knows. And she knows exactly what it is. And she knows that deep down in her head what she thinks about that certain individual. You know, now it's hate on now it's hate on toxic and stuff like that, and all about Caleb. But remember, it used to be the other way around. But come on, she knows about what I just said and stuff like that. She knows. She knows. She want him into it because she just wants to kiss off. Okay, I appreciate that, but I have a girlfriend. That's definitely what I'd never been. That was the case. We all know. If that was the case, we all know. I would have said it. I would have been my true self about that. I am my true self. I live my true self. We Playboy. Playboy. I got a Playboy right there. My name was Playboy Frankie in the city. That's what my first username on Instagram is. Playboy Frankie. I've been with too many. You know what? Around town. Around town. Okay? Before my girlfriend, there was another girl. So for dudes to even say anything, I think I got it more. You know, Alexis said, first off, I love when people say fake a seizure because you technically cannot take a seat. Two people in the healthcare field, as myself and paramedics and doctors, if you were to pull a fake seizure, I'm going to know it because first and foremost, I have seizures. Trust me, I know when people have fake seizures too. Trust. I've had many seizures. I've had 7 or 8 of them. And yes, you're right. You cannot fake a seizure because I would be able to tell. My eyes roll in the back of my head and I don't even know what the heck happens right after. So, yeah, I could tell right away. If, like, someone would pull it right in front of me and stuff like that, I'm like, well, you faking it. And I used to have a little girl in my classroom in elementary that used to get them, but she used to fake a lot of them so she could get out of class and get out of school. So I definitely know what it looks like to fake one and stuff like that. And I've had real ones, you know. Just, when I said someone fake seizures, like my twin and stuff like that, to get certain things, he was probably like going off of how I used to look like when I had one, because they saw a third person view. Michelle had it the other day because of me. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The chicken bacon rancher is fire. Fuego. With the broccoli cheddar soup. I want to try that soup. I haven't tried it in a while. Penny said Panera again. Just know that if I get Panera, just know that I'm in a good mood and my stomach is feeling good and my talk game is good. Kelly said, here's the thing. You show your growth as a man by being honest, loving, and mature. Thank you so much, Kelly. Unlike your brother that tries to sell this narrative of being a good guy who's spiritual family man. Okay. He's all talk, no action, and no one's buying him. We're proud of you, Red, and definitely your turn to shine. Much love to you and Liv. Much love to you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Yeah, Alexis, when I was talking about faking a seizure, I'm not the one that faked a seizure. I said my brother faked a seizure. I never faked a seizure a day in my life. I don't even... I think it's so dumb to fake a seizure because you could obviously tell. I'm going to correct you. I'm a woman. Well, I'm going to correct you. You said women. I'm a woman. I'm Zoe. How you doing, Zoe? I got myself a girlfriend also. I get what you're saying. I used to date a lot of women. Also, what you said that right. Also, then I found... grandma's not there. Also, then I found my woman, not women. For me, we've been together for 4 years. Congratulations, Zoe. If I called you a guy, that's just a misunderstanding. I mean, your Bitmoji gets off. I don't know. You know. If you know, you know. Vanessa, writing up a whole essay of truth. Oh my God, I got the seasoning from the bread. Hold on, guys. Of truthfulness and realness. Okay, Vanessa said, I know you want to speak your truth, but please just be mindful. She's been through a lot. Oh, wait, maybe I might not like what you're saying. I know no one is completely innocent, but she's got a lot to deal with the baby. Yes, that's true. And his health, that's true. And abs, etc. She's already gets so much hate. No, I get more hate. I couldn't imagine when I was a first mom dealing with what she has. And can you guys imagine what I dealt with at 19 years old? You know, a lost kid trying to just make it with no father figure, no man figure, coming out of prison for 2 years. Get out of here. But I know it all comes with the lifestyle and putting your life in public. Exactly. I got the worst end of the stick out of all of them. And the person you're talking about bullied me for a long time. and wanted me arrested in prison. They didn't care about my sanity. But just as a female and all this stuff, Fly done with Stella and everything, recently you gotta give her a little bit of slack. That's true about that, but you don't know what I said. You don't know what people do under closed doors. You don't know what do. Look, I'm gonna let it be. Whatever. More of the story, all I was saying, there's way more than what you guys just think. Tinkin Joelle Mommy said, LOL, you funny as F, Red. Love you, clocking the T. Yeah, I thought I liked Vanessa. Vanessa was always Team Red, Team Red. Love you, Mommy. Thank you. Appreciate that, Joelle. I know you're Team Red. Bro, I'm clocking the T straight up how it is. Look, you guys don't know as much as I know. Sorry that I clocked the T way too much. Clock it, clock it, clock it. Hold up. Let me get two hands. Clock it, clock it, clock it. Roll it, clock it, clock it, clock it. Look, I've been through way more. And we're not bringing kids to this. I've been through a lot. I am an adult. We are all adults. And as an adult, I've been through way more. Okay? But I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to say exactly what it is. I can say it gradually when I want to say it. And from what I've said to you guys should know that Red deserves to win. And I've been through way more. I'm sorry that I clock it for how it is. I didn't even go full force, to be honest. I did not. I'm going through stuff right now as myself, too. When we're going to talk about me, I'm going through stuff, too. I showed up late to court, me and my girl, and we lost by default. So, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go back to the house. I'm going to have to show you a journey of me packing stuff up. I don't know if I got to put stuff in the storage or if you guys want a dining table. Let me know if you guys want a brand new dining table that me and my girl bought and we never got to use. It's beautiful. It's got beautiful chairs. And then bar stools that I always wanted to get. I don't know where I'm going to put that at. So I got things to worry about too. Bunch of clothes, bunch of stuff. Look, the real recognized real. Look. She knows what I'm talking about. Tara said, bro, I said the same thing. I can't believe you just said that. I've been saying that just by looking at his wife. Yeah, my brother's BM's dad, wife. You can tell that man is not faithful to her. He is behind. Yup. No man that looks like that would be with a woman looks like that. Exactly. Especially not losing weight. Yeah, I know. But his personality don't be giving. After having kids. Yup. Heck no. Not the fact that he's good looking or anything. It's the fact how he looks and carries himself. I'm saying. Tara, you're onto something. I didn't go full force. I said it. I didn't go full force and said anything. But the day that I met him, I'm like, look at his wife. It don't make no sense. The energy he's giving off. He's giving too much energy on me and my brother way more. And why me? I have nothing, no ties with his daughter. You know? And he mean mugs me and he was looking at me the whole time and stuff like that. But that's the past. Look, but the energy I got from the past and the energy that I still get through the screen and when she calls her stepmom and stuff like that and they're not sleeping in the same room at night. I'm always with my girl. When we get an argument for 20 minutes, she might leave the room and I tell you guys, my girl don't want me. She comes right back. You know what I'm saying? I know as you get older that stuff happens, but the two and two don't go together. Look. I've been around the block a few times. Look. Man, niggas don't be with a woman like that. Nah. And then, nah. Then the energy gets out so much. It's different if you like women like that. That's cool. It's not just a woman. Tara just clocked it with that. Thank you. Clack, T. But it's also, what's it called? The energy gets off, I don't know, maybe. Hello? Are you in there? You can... Hold on, I gotta check if my shoes are in the... You know, that type of deal, dog. Oh, P.S. Doing rugs isn't bad. No, not at all. If you're able to have fun, do whatever you want to do with your life. Some people use it for fun, like me. Me too. Or for pain as well. Next. But it is bad to do them when your mental and physical self isn't right. Correct. I always say that. And the people around you. The people around you give you bad energy as well. Because rug brain is real and you got to be strong for real to hold back. Facts. See, I like this type of message. It gives positivity, but at the same time, it gives an educational message that I always try to push out. Look, if you can handle it, you can handle it. If you can't handle it, you need to switch off to something else, or you just need to not take it. Straight up. See, look, this is the Vanessa I like. Sometimes God will bring you to your knees and make you wake up and get back up stronger. I remember I lost everything, and I was on a dirt road, and I just asked God, why me, why me? I was on my knees, gravel all on my knees. I was like, why? And he made things change. Been through a lot. So I have a relationship with God and communication, and that I know that he's there for me. I've heard him, I've spoken to him. He's answered my prayers. So it's meaningful to me. I said, but and I'm a dad victim. Told Montana I won't go back to round tension. We said, what about TBG? I don't owe him a penny. Got a big house with a lake. Come see how I'm living. Yeah. You don't wanna go to war with me. We gon' slide where you creep. We gon' swing where you creep when you coming for me. You don't wanna go to war with me. Mama's crying down when you coming for me. You don't wanna go to war with me. You don't wanna go to war with me. You don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna go to war with me. We gon' slide where you creep. We gon' swing where you creep when you coming from me. Alright, it's time to get suited and booted. Put the Louis shoes on. Gotta show the tongue, huh, man? Gotta be fresh. You don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna go to war. Yeah. Guys, it's currently 8:42 Eastern PM. We have a 45-minute drive back to me and Livy's house. We're gonna spend the last few days there. We're obviously gonna leave before they forcefully try to kick us out. I'm gonna show you guys everything. If there's something at the door, I'll show you guys or whatever. I can't believe that I'm going through this nightmare. Obviously, I feel bad for my girlfriend. She's obviously going through, something, and blessings always came even with the loss. Like, I got a good opportunity just right after, hours after a long day. I've been kind of low-key depressed. I don't know if you guys can tell in between. I've been taking so many naps, going to sleep. Usually when I go to sleep, I know that I'm down. So, yeah, we're headed back to the house. And, let's just pray for us, me, Liv, to make us a stronger couple. Because this obviously makes us a stronger couple. And, be there for Liv, too. Because, as a girl, she never been through this. And been through this nightmare of landlords, slumlords, and housing situation. I've been through it, obviously. But what's it called? We just got to keep praying for both of us, especially my beautiful girlfriend, because she is a girl. She has more, girls are emotional. They have feelings, and, where men like to hide it, we have feelings too, of course. But let's pray for my beautiful girlfriend, Liv. She needs this much. She's been an awesome girlfriend. She's been there. And to be honest, she's holding up very strong. Because if you search up people's mental health in situations like this, it deteriorates not even from 100 to 50%. You can be the happiest person. As soon as you get that notice, it go all the way to 0%. I mean, I don't even want to say what happens to certain type of people, what they do. But since we're young, we have an opportunity in life to do what we could do. This happens to people that are 40 years old that don't have any opportunities in life. We're young. We still get to do certain things. We're living and learning while we're young. That's the best thing about it. At the same time, don't think that everything's sweet and stuff like that. Guys, I'm just trying to make it for me and my girl and stuff like that. And I saw someone said, whoa, where did all the money go? Why did it go so fast? First of all, $5 million is not a lot of money, especially in the state of Florida. And honestly, it did not go that fast. I've been living off my savings. What happened, baby? Okay. We're about to leave. I've been living off my savings for about, babe, if in your opinion, is $5 million a lot if for years?
Yeah.
But the way I spent it. Okay. Well, she doesn't know, but what's it called? Honestly, when you start going to a certain level, you want to save it. Honestly, you still have it, but what's it called? You don't have it as much as like I obviously live the fast life. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? Still live the fast life. That's just how it is. But maturing, growing, living, and learning. That's what it is about. Alright, guys. So we're going to be on the road. I'm packed up, suited and booted. And I'm out. Let me turn off this light. Yeah. It is currently 68 degrees in Florida. To me, that's cold weather.
There's the black cat.
Oh my God, he be going everywhere. Yeah, it's 68 degrees in Florida. So to me, that's cold weather. So the seat warmers definitely be a vibe. I got it on 3 right now. I'm gonna turn it down after a while. So yeah, I let y'all. I got work to do and stuff. Ooh, what was that?
Same cat.
Really? Fast. You fat, boy. But what is it called? Yeah, I got work to do. Got cameos I gotta get done. I did cameos earlier. I went to sleep like 3-4 times today and stuff like that. You know, had to make myself feel better, you know? So yeah. And when me and my beautiful girlfriend get back to the house, what's it called? I'm gonna put the sticker where you guys can reply and I answer everybody. So I hope everybody's ready to say something where I answer you guys as soon as possible. So let's keep the ball rolling. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna make videos, our last moments in this house. And yeah, hold up, I gotta unlock the car, the house. Yeah, I'm back at the crib. I'm doing cameos. I got instant mode on, so the turnaround time is gonna be the same price, same deal going on. I'll get it done in 60 minutes with instant mode on. Go book me on Cameo. The link's gonna be right here on the screen. Tap the sticker. Tell them stop playing, man. I'm gonna knock them all down. Let's go.